Hi everyone, it's Evangeline here at etrailer.com, and today we are looking at our Kuat NV 2.0 here on our 2020 Kia Sorento. This is an awesome bike rack if you are looking for something with all the nice premium features, very easy to use, very easy to mount and dismount your bike, and it looks really good. So the way this works is that one of its premium features is that you can tilt it away. To do so, you pull this lever down here, bring it down, and this allows you to access your hatch. So you can see how there's plenty of clearance between the door and our bike, allowing us to get in there. Let's say you leave your bike helmets and your bike's in there, or your bike bags in there. This allows you to get them without having to take your bike off, which is awesome. So to bring it back up into position, you just lift it up and it snaps into place. Now let's take a look at the bike rack itself. This has a weight capacity of 60 pounds per bike, and we have cradles here which have a maximum width of 4.8 inches. So if you have an electric bike, if you have a fat tire bike, this works great with that. This version also has the bike repair stand, which is a nice little feature since it allows you to mount your bike up there to repair while you are on the go. Now the way our bike is mounted to this bike rack is by this wheel strap and this wheel mount. I like the wheel mount design, one, because it's very fast and easy to use, and two, it allows us to carry our alternate frame bikes. So say you have a step-through bike, or here we have a carbon frame bike, we can use this and mount this up without warping the frame. To release it or dismount it, what you need to do is, I start with the wheel strap, press that button, lift this strap up and out of the way. Then I come over here to the wheel mount, hold on to your bike while doing so, press this button, bring this up and out, and then you are ready to go on a bike ride. Note how you just need to lift it up a little bit to take it out of the bike rack, which I like compared to other bike racks that have a mast I have to go over. This one does not require as much effort. So let's bring this back into place. You can see here how this ratchets down against your bike's wheel. Let's bring that all the way in. This comes down in as well, and that secures your bike's tire. So when you do have a bike rack on your vehicle, some length is added to it. Let's see exactly how much here on our 2020 Kia Sorento. So measuring from the back bumper to the end of the bike rack, which is actually by this bike repair stand, it sits at 28.5 inches. So it's a fair amount of distance or length, just something to keep in mind when you are backing into your garage or parking into a tight spot. Let's take a look at ground clearance. So here at the end, from the bottom of the bike rack's end to the ground, it's 18.5 inches. Let's look at ground clearance near our shank. It sits at 9.5 inches. Ground clearance is something to keep in mind when you are going up a steep incline like a driveway or a hill. Another of its features is that it can fold up. Let's take a look at that. So just pull this lever and then bring it up against your vehicle. So this folds up, and it's definitely a big difference compared to when it was folded down. You definitely want it in this position when you're driving around town. Let's see how much length it is now. From our back bumper to the back of this bike rack, which is by this anti-rattle knob, it's 12.5 inches. For closest point between the bike rack and our vehicle, it's 2.5 inches, which is by this wheel mount. Now, while we are here, I like to point out how it has integrated cable locks, one per bike, and this is key to the lock on the hitch receiver. Let's put that back into place like that. Speaking of hitch receiver, down here, you can see how it fits into our 2-inch hitch receiver. This has a solid 2-inch shank. If you have an 1.25 inch hitch receiver, you can get the version that has an 1.25 inch shank. It's a tool-free install. All you need to do is pop it in. Comes with this hitch pin and lock. Again, key to our cable locks. And since it's tool free, you just use this knob to tighten it down. Pro tip is, as you are tightening this down, shake the bike rack so you can get all that tension out. You can see with that anti-rattle mechanism, I'm shaking as hard as I can, and I'm really mainly moving the car at this point. That's how sturdy in there it is right now. So with all this in place, like you can see how the bike repair stand comes out with it folded up. My final thoughts about this bike rack is I love all its features. I love how it works. I love how easy it is to use. This is gunmetal gray. It also comes in black, so you have options as well for the colors you might want it to be in. And it really works well with our Kia Sorento here, since you can tilt it away so that you can access your hatch. And it's key to like, so you only need one key to use the whole thing. So that was a look at the Kuat NV 2.0 here on our 2020 Kia Sorento.
First, we'll take it onto our slalom course. This will show you the side-to-side action, such as making turns or evasive maneuvers. Now we're at the alternating speed bumps. This will show you how it looks driving on uneven pavement or potholes. Finally, we're at the solid speed bumps, which simulates going into your driveway or parking lots.